Hi friends, it's Laurie here from Lemon Yoga and welcome back for day 8 of our 31-day yoga challenge for POTS UK. Today I'm taking you through some really gentle neck and shoulder releases. So in your own time, come and take a seat on your mat, take a moment to tune into the breath, and then drop the head, drop the ear towards the shoulder over to the left-hand side. So it's just a little tilt over of the head. I know moving the head can be very sensitive during POTS, so we are just doing sideway movements today. You could bring that left hand up and over and then flex your right hand away if you want to increase the stretch through the right side of the neck. Keep sitting tall and release. Lift the head through neutral and then tilt the head to the other side. So we're dropping the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Maybe bringing that right hand up and over to increase the stretch. Maybe increasing the stretch further by flexing through the left hand. And then just breathe in your own time, in your own way. If deep breathing doesn't work for you, just any breathing that feels right. Just being aware of our breath is really helpful when we're stretching. Let's release. Lift the head slowly back through neutral and we'll work on the shoulders. Squeeze shoulders to ears. Exhale out the mouth, release shoulders down. Squeeze shoulders to ears, inhale. Exhale, release and drop down. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, we release. Well done. All right, let's move on. We're going to take a moment to reach our arms all the way up high, hands will meet. Exhale to your heart space and then start to gently twist over to the left hand side, trying to look over that left shoulder or just keeping the gaze forwards if you don't like to take the head too far back. Try and breathe into the twist. You'll be feeling this all the way through the spine, right down into the lower back. Release through center. Inhale, we reach the arms high. Exhale back down and twist over to the right hand side. Eyes either looking behind you or looking directly in front. Stay with your breath, breathing into the twist, breathing all the way through the spine. And release back through center. Take your left arm up and over, your right arm under, and try wiggling your hands together so the fingers touch. Lifting your top elbow, the left elbow towards the ceiling. Find length through the spine here. This is a really nice stretch for the shoulders. If it's too intense, feel free to grab a sock and hold that between your hands instead if the hands just don't want to meet. And if you've got hypermobility, just be mindful of not overstretching here. We'll do that on the other side now. So the right arm's going up and over, left arm under, wiggle those fingertips together, and then sit as tall as you can, finding length, feeling that nice stretch between the shoulders. And again, you could use a sock if your hands can't reach, or we're just being mindful of not overstretching. Breathing in and out in our own time, in our own way. Just trying to be really present in these stretches today, noticing how the body feels here. Take a big exhale and release. Maybe have a little shake out here. And let's take a side bend, reaching the right arm all the way up and over. You could take the eyes and look up towards the ceiling, or alternatively keep the gaze forwards. Breathing some space all the way through the right side of the body now. Ground your sit bones, letting the lower body feel heavy. Release, and let's go the other side. Sweeping the left arm up and over, right hand to the ground. Same thing, let's breathe space through the side of the body. Let's melt our sit bones to the ground and just find some heaviness. Release through center, take arms behind you, interlace fingers. Pull the arms as far as you can away from the body, being mindful of hypermobility in the shoulders, and lift and open through the heart space. Feeling that nice stretch all the way through the front of the body. And release. Reach the arms up high, hands meet. Exhale down to your heart space. And take a moment as long as you need before moving on with the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me for day 8. I'll see you tomorrow for day 9. Bye guys! Hi friends, it's Laurie here from Lemon Yoga and welcome back to day 15 of our 31-day yoga challenge for POTS UK. Today I'm taking you through a balance flow, so you could do this seated if you needed. Otherwise we're going to try standing up for today's flow and we will use the wall for some support or a chair. So come on over to your wall now and begin to draw some lovely big circles with the hips as we begin to gently warm into the lower body, ready for our balances today. And then from there we will root the feet to the ground, bring the hands onto the hips or maybe one hand onto the wall and begin to rock the weight forwards onto toes and backwards onto heels. Now this is a really nice way to warm into balancing. It's going to switch all those muscles on that you use for balancing. And you can do this seated, you could just rock forwards onto toes and then onto the heels sat down, or like I said, you could hold onto the wall or a chair here to make it more accessible to you today. That's it, just go as far as you want to. It doesn't have to be a big rock, maybe just a tiny rock, and maybe you want to stay here for balancing today. Maybe this is as far as you'd like to go. Or you could ground the feet now and we will find a tree pose, turning the right toes out, bring the right toes onto the side of the left leg, lengthen through the sides of the body and either bring your hands to your heart space or keep one hand on the wall here, and you can do this one sat down if you would rather. From there, bring the right toes away and place them on the outside of the left leg. If this is too much, just keep the toes down for today's balance. It's up to you. You know your body best. Hold it here, lengthen through the sides of the body. Breathe deeply in and out. And then from there, we will step the right foot back, bend into the left knee. Let's find Warrior One, rooting the feet to the ground, either reaching the arms high or have those hands down on your hips, just depending on how this makes your blood pressure feel. Lift the heart space, eyes look forwards, breathe. And then use the wall to step that right foot back in. All right, left hand side, so the left toes turn out. We can walk that left foot into the side of the right leg, hands to your heart space, or one hand holding onto the wall. And then maybe, and only if it feels right for you, bringing that left foot away from the ground and placing it on the outside of the right leg, finding your full tree pose. Lengthen through the sides of the body, engage through your core here. Make sure you're able to still breathe in and out. And then we'll step that left foot all the way behind us. Reach the right arm high, or keep those hands down on your hips. Big bend in that right leg. Root through your feet. Breathe. And then when you're ready, use the wall to swing that left leg now all the way through, and then try lifting the knee towards the ceiling. It really doesn't matter how far it goes. You could take your opposite arm out long to counterbalance. And then pop that foot down. Try that on the right hand side, lifting through the right knee just as high as you'd like to, holding onto the wall, maybe reaching your other arm long, finding that balance. And touching down. Well done, everybody. All right, let's go back to our little rocks forwards and backwards onto toes and onto the heels, just to finish our balance flow today. That's it. Just take a few breaths there and then root through the feet to reach the arms high, hands meet. Exhale down to your heart space, and you have completed day 15 of our 31-day yoga challenge. Well done, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.